Hi guys, welcome back. At EEOC, our employers have a lot of advantages, but today I want to talk about one of the advantages that we workers have, our professional skill set. The same skills we use to do our job are a powerful tool in this fight. While our boss may have authority, we have expertise and abilities that they don't, and that can level the playing field. Take my case, for example. My boss made absurd arguments to avoid reasonably accommodating me, often misinterpreting or outright misrepresenting policies. For example, she tried to tell me that our sick leave policy required me to come into work even when I was sick so she could lay her eyes on me and decide if I was really sick before she let me take the leave.
False.
Why she chose to fight me on policy I will never understand, but I'm glad she did because she played right into one of my strengths. Before I filed my complaint against her, I was her go-to person for policy questions.
Stupid poetic justice.
Another strength that a lot of us workers have is our ability to operate from a place of influence rather than authority. My boss didn't need that skill so much. She could just tell people what to do.
Release the hounds.
As a technical manager in a busy rocket design office, I had no authority, but I was responsible for making a whole lot of people comply with the rules, asking them tough questions, and documenting things that they didn't necessarily want documented.
Herding cats. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy. Anybody can herd cattle.
For me, in my EEOC fight, those skills came in really handy. They're what I use to document my case well and hold NASA accountable. Just about all of us have things that we do better than our boss. And to get you started thinking about what you do better, I want to walk through some other skills that I found useful in my EEOC fight. Critical thinking and analytical skills can help us evaluate situations, recognize trends, and tell our story in a logical way that makes it clear how our employer violated the law. They can also help us anticipate challenges and think on our feet. There's record keeping and attention to detail. In these fights, gathering and organizing our evidence is everything. So being good at managing data and being able to keep clear timelines is another strength that we can use to our advantage. Strong communication skills are always good to have. Whether we're talking to our employer, our investigator, our attorney, or a judge, clear and persuasive communication is key. Being able to build rapport and tell our story in a clear, compelling way ensures that our story is going to be heard and understood. Good learning skills can also come in handy. Even though most of us won't end up representing ourselves in court, this is a legal battle after all. So it's essential to learn the basics of employment law that apply to our case. And in my experience, most bosses don't bother. Those are just a few of the skills that I used to my advantage during my fight, and I'm sure a lot of you have skills that I didn't have. So think through what your strengths are and how you can use them to win your fight. And tell me about them in the comments. I'd love to hear about them. In this fight, we don't have a lot of power, but our skills do give us some. With the same skills we use to do our job, we can hold our employer accountable and get some justice. See you guys next time. So then take care and hang in. Fight smart,